off with some liquid latex, and I'm just grabbing a sponge and applying it around my mouth, as you can tell, just like a thin layer. And then I'm grabbing some cotton wool and applying that to the liquid latex and sticking it on there, just all around. And then I'm going to apply another layer of liquid latex on top of the cotton wool, and I'm going to repeat this step several times. Just do liquid latex, cotton, liquid latex, cotton, just to make the layers really thick, so that it will be more like skin-like, because skin is thick, so you need to make it thick, because liquid latex, just a layer of liquid latex will be way too thin, so you need to build it up. And then I'm just using my blow dryer to make it dry faster, because liquid latex takes forever to dry. And look at my lashes like flopping around. But yeah, that's what I did. Then I'm grabbing just like a brush and I'm sticking it into the liquid latex, so it's kind of like protection for when I'm gonna cut the liquid latex, so I don't cut myself. So I'm having that like in the back. So I'm just cutting open the liquid latex, so I'm making like a big mouth, like bigger than my own. And then I'm just cutting around a little bit to make the opening even bigger, so I have room for the teeth that I'm gonna apply in there. So I'm just like, yeah, cutting a little bit around with the scissors, and be really careful with them so you don't cut yourself. And now I'm just pulling a little bit on the liquid latex so it's not as sharp after I cut it, so it looks a little bit like wrinkly, and so it will like stand out a little bit from my face, if that makes sense. But you can kind of see what I'm doing. Like you can already see that it's kind of like opening up a little bit, and it looks more like wrinkled and not as like sharp and neat. Next up, I'm grabbing a dark red. This one is from Ben Nye. This is like a FX color wheel. So I'm grabbing that dark red color, and I'm just like putting it all over my real skin on the inside of the fake mouth that I made. And I'm also like painting a little bit of the skin flaps, I don't know what to call it, and like painting a little bit on the outside, on the edges, so they look more like bruised and stuff like that. You will get the bruised effect with blood, but I also wanted to do that way. Next up, I'm grabbing the Meat Matte Trimony palette from the Balm, and I'm taking a dark red color and just applying it on the outsides of the liquid latex to make it look bruised and hide the edges a little bit as well. That way I don't have to use foundation on top of it. And then I just blend it a little bit. Now I'm grabbing the Scablet from Ben Nye. This is a really thick blood. It's like almost like a gel that I'm going to apply all over the inside of the mouth, so I get some texture and it looks really bloody on the inside there. So it looks gory and gross. Next, I'm grabbing the teeth that I'm going to apply. These ones I made with modeling clay, and I applied liquid latex and then cotton and liquid latex on top of that again, so it will stick inside of the liquid latex or the skin flaps. I don't know what you call it, but you can see what I'm doing. I just did that to make them stick. Then I'm just like placing them wherever I want to, putting them in there. So yeah. And I also made them in different sizes, so it will vary a little bit in sizing, so it doesn't look so, well, it does look fake, but you know what I mean. Next, I'm grabbing more of the scablet and I'm applying it around the teeth. So I hide the liquid latex and the cotton there, like around the teeth. And I also make them look a little bit bloody, so I apply a little bit of that scablet on top of the teeth as well, so they don't look so white and clean. Last but not least, it's time for stage blood. I'm grabbing a stippling sponge and I'm just stippling it around the mouth. And the thing with blood is that you can hide like imperfections, so it's very nice to apply blood. So I'm applying it to the teeth as well, and just a little bit all around the face. And that's actually it. So yeah, this look is actually quite simple if you have the technique and you have made the teeth beforehand. So you can just pop them on, and it's a really cool look that will scare a lot of people, hopefully. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you liked this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys!